This game recap is brought to you by Manscaped's Foot Duster Foot Deodorant. Say goodbye to stinky foot funk with this essential deodorant spray. Head over to manscaped.com and use the promo code SACCITY for 20% off and free worldwide shipping. The Foot Duster Foot Deodorant by Manscaped. The best protection any place below the waist.
The Packers defeat the Chicago Bears 27-10. Aaron Rodgers continues to haunt and torment the Chicago Bears. He was 19 of 25, 234, and 2 touchdowns in this game. They've just been unbelievable after losses. I want to start with the Bears, though. We'll talk about the Packers, but I want to start with the Bears because there's been so much Packers talk in the media. Justin Fields in this game, 7 of 11, only had 11 pass attempts. Is that a problem?
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going. They didn't have the ball a lot because they couldn't stop the run, which didn't help. Again, it's kind of like Seattle. But Seattle didn't have the ball a lot, and Geno Smith threw 30 times. Think about that. And then the Bears didn't have the ball a lot, about the same amount of time, and Justin Fields only threw 20. I'm sorry, man. If this is your franchise quarterback, you gotta be more. I get the Bears were running the ball really effectively. They did. David Montgomery had a really good day. Khalil Herbert was running. But you were behind 24-7 at the half. Justin Fields threw the ball 11 times. That's not your defense is not good enough. You're not good enough as a football team. You got to let Justin Fields develop. This is almost as bad as Matt Nagy not putting Justin Fields in good spots. Like, you have to let him develop. You come from a rain game where he can't throw the ball a lot because it's a monsoon to a nice, pretty clear night. It started drizzling a little bit in the second half, but it was pretty clear for the most part at Lambeau Field. And you give him 11 throws. How do you ever expect him to develop as a quarterback? And I get it. He also had 8 carries. Some of those were on scrambles. That might have been 15 throws or 20 throws instead if somebody could get open. But I don't get it. Where the hell's Cole Kmet? Where the hell's Darnell Mooney? Yeah. Where are the weapons? Like 7 completions. What is he, Tim Tebow? Like
last week was we saw the Trey Lance. He had the fewest pass attempts in the league in the NFL last week in that just mud bowl game between the Bears and the Niners. This week, Justin Fields in perfect conditions threw less than what Trey Lance threw last week in that shit bowl game. That's where I wanted to start, but let's shift over to the Packers side of things. Aaron Rodgers obviously helps get the job done, but this Packers attack was led by their rushing game. And you're going to make fun of me. You can laugh at me. You can shit on me all you want, but I'm going to say it right now. I picked 2 people for the players of the game for this and grouped it and lumped it together because of how I was so impressed by the rushing attack and the ground game from the Green Bay Packers, the group effort of Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. Maybe, sure, it should have been just Aaron Jones, but I gave it to them.
Always do this to me.
Why? What? Did I go? Where did I go wrong? Would you have given it to Randall Cobb?
No, it should be Aaron Jones. Why is A.J. Dillon on this list? A.J. Dillon did nothing.
Honest, I think he did, though. He did
18 for 60. He averaged 3 yards a carry.
Maybe not in just the straight up rushing game, but one of those Aaron Jones touchdowns doesn't even happen if it isn't for A.J. Dillon. Like, it's amazing to see what this running back, like we talk about how like the running back position is almost like a dying breed in the NFL where like we just move on. We just move on. This group here in Green Bay is putting a whole new meaning to like running back by committee. Like this running back group here in Green Bay is the standard of what your running back by committee should look like. And how like, I don't know what the word is, how complimentary these guys are for each other. And it showed in this game where the Packers offense didn't look that great. The Packers didn't look that great in this game. But the rushing attack did, and that's what led them to this victory, and that's why I gave them both the player of the game. What did you see from the Packers in this game?
I thought their offense looked good. I don't know what you're talking about. I thought they were efficient. I thought they were good. The only thing I would say that wasn't great was the offensive line holding up against Aaron Rodgers. I thought the pass protection was a little bit shaky, but for the most part, I thought their offense looked fine. But it's pretty much what I thought. is it's going to have to go through Aaron Jones. And if this offense wants to be anything Aaron Jones, it's going to have to be a factor. I don't care what A.J. Dillon does. A.J. Dillon had a great week last week, and you see the result. It doesn't matter. A.J. Dillon's great, and you're right. They complement each other really well, the physical and the explosiveness. But A.J. Dillon by himself does not matter. Aaron Jones is the pivotal piece to this offense without Devontae Adams there. If he goes, Green Bay will go. If he does not go, Green Bay will not go. I honestly believe that. Look at the receiver numbers. Like, the receiver numbers were nothing special. Sammy had 3 for 93, had that long play. That was nice. Nobody else had more than 38 yards receiving, and that was Aaron Jones. Like, Aaron Jones is, because he is the versatile one that can do it out of the backfield, running and passing, or rushing and receiving. I think it's very clear that Aaron Jones is the engine right now to this Green Bay Packers offense. Their defense played much better than it did a week ago. That was nice to see, but I think Green Bay right now is, and I think Aaron Rodgers knows this. I think Aaron Rodgers knows it's Aaron Jones, and I think Aaron Rodgers, when they ran that, they talked about on the broadcast, when they ran that Aaron Jones in motion, shovel pass, he went to the end zone. Aaron Rodgers looked at Matt LaFleur and like pointed at him. I think Aaron Rodgers saying, told you, make sure this man gets the football. Like, Aaron Jones is a beast. And I think that you're going to see more and more of it as we continue to go. And A.J. Dillon should continue to out-carry Aaron Jones, because you're going to need Aaron Jones in the out of the passing game. But yesterday, 18-15, 15-13, 19-16, like, those should be the numbers every single week for the Packers. And Aaron Rodgers will dominate again, because efficient-wise, when you have to worry about that run game and you have to bring guys up, there is no quarterback in the league that's going to pick you apart better than Aaron Rodgers.
No argument here on that. That's how that we talked about it during the offseason, how at the end of the season we think that Aaron Jones is going to be like the leading receiver of this team. Like, that's how it should be, because he's the most talented guy. And I did something for you. It was the first time in history I went double player of the games. It'll be the first time in history I pivot on a player of the game. And just for you, Aaron Jones, the player of the game, to cap off our week 2 coverage. 170 total yards, 15 carries, 3 receptions, 2 tutties for Aaron Jones to cap off a great Sunday of football.